A probation period is often the stage where an employee has the opportunity to demonstrate their skills, adaptability, and potential within a company. When an employer decides to extend that probation period, it can affect an employee's confidence, career progression, and job security. If an employee believes that important circumstances or recent improvements were not fully considered, a probation extension appeal letter provides a professional way to request a review of the decision and present additional information for consideration. A probation extension appeal letter is a formal letter written by an employee to request reconsideration of a decision to extend their probationary period. The purpose is to explain relevant circumstances, highlight improvements and achievements, demonstrate commitment to the organization, and seek a fair review of the evaluation. Today, we're going to break down a professional probation extension appeal letter, step by step. Sender information. At the top of the letter, we have the employee's full name, address, email address, and phone number. This section identifies the person submitting the appeal and provides contact information should management wish to discuss the matter further. Always ensure that your information is accurate and professional. Date. Next comes the date, which in this example is June 12, 2026. The date is important because it documents when the appeal was submitted and creates a record of the timeline surrounding the probation review process. Never leave out the date in a formal workplace appeal letter. Recipient information. Next, we have the recipient's information, including the Human Resources Manager's name, title, company name, and address. This section ensures that the appeal is directed to the appropriate decision-maker or department responsible for handling employment matters. Proper recipient information helps maintain professionalism and organization. Subject line. Next comes the subject line. Subject. Appeal regarding extension of probationary period. This is a clear and professional subject line because it immediately explains the purpose of the letter. The recipient can quickly understand what the appeal concerns before reading the rest of the document. Salutation. Then we have the greeting. Dear Ms. Brooks. This is a professional and respectful salutation appropriate for formal workplace communication. Always address managers and HR representatives respectfully when submitting an appeal. Introduction and purpose of the appeal. Now let's move into the first body paragraph. This section immediately explains why the employee is writing. The paragraph says, I am writing to respectfully appeal the decision to extend my probationary period and to request reconsideration of the assessment that led to this decision. This is an effective opening because it is direct, respectful, and professional. The employee clearly states the purpose of the letter without sounding defensive or confrontational. That is exactly the tone you want in an appeal. Appreciation and commitment to the company. Next comes the paragraph expressing appreciation and commitment. This section helps establish a positive and professional tone before discussing the concerns. The paragraph reads, First and foremost, I would like to express my appreciation for the opportunity to work at Evergreen Manufacturing, Inc. Since joining the company, I have made every effort to learn my responsibilities, adapt to company procedures, and contribute positively to the team. I value this position and remain committed to meeting and exceeding the expectations associated with my role. This paragraph is important because it reminds the employer that the employee values the opportunity and is committed to success. When writing an appeal, it is always helpful to show professionalism and appreciation rather than focusing only on disagreement. Explanation of the probation extension. Now let's move into the next paragraph. This section explains the decision being appealed. The paragraph says, On June 8, 2026, I was informed that my probationary period would be extended by an additional 60 days due to concerns regarding my performance during the initial evaluation period. While I respect the company's evaluation process, I believe there are circumstances that may not have been fully considered during the review. This paragraph works well because it acknowledges the company's decision while respectfully explaining why the employee is requesting reconsideration. Notice that the employee remains professional and avoids blaming management. circumstances affecting performance, and evidence of improvement. Next comes one of the most important parts of the appeal. This section explains circumstances that may have affected performance and demonstrates improvement. The paragraph reads, "During my first several weeks of employment, I was assigned to a newly implemented inventory management system that required extensive training and adjustment. Despite the learning curve, I consistently sought guidance, attended all training sessions, and worked diligently to improve my proficiency. Over the past month, I have successfully reduced processing errors, improved task completion times, and received positive feedback from my immediate supervisor regarding my progress." This is a strong paragraph because it does more than provide excuses. Instead, it explains the challenge, the actions taken to overcome it, and the measurable improvements achieved. When writing an appeal, always support your points with facts, actions, and results whenever possible. Acknowledgement of areas for improvement. Now let's look at the next paragraph. A strong appeal should demonstrate accountability. The paragraph says, "I fully acknowledge that there were areas where improvement was needed, and I have taken active steps to address those concerns. I have devoted additional time to learning company procedures, requested feedback regularly, and implemented recommendations provided by my supervisors. As a result, I believe my recent performance more accurately reflects my capabilities and commitment to the organization." This paragraph is particularly effective because it shows maturity and responsibility. Employers often respond positively when employees acknowledge weaknesses while also demonstrating growth and improvement. Request for reconsideration and future performance goals. Next comes the section where the employee clearly states the request. The paragraph reads, "I respectfully request that my performance during the latter part of the probationary period be reviewed in conjunction with my overall progress and efforts to improve. If the extension remains necessary, I would greatly appreciate specific performance objectives and measurable goals so that I may continue developing in a manner that aligns with the company's expectations." This is a very professional request because it remains respectful regardless of the outcome. The employee seeks reconsideration, but also demonstrates willingness to continue improving if the extension remains in place. That flexibility strengthens the appeal. Commitment to the organization. Now let's move into the final main paragraph. This section reinforces the employee's dedication to the company. The paragraph says, "I am dedicated to contributing to the success of Evergreen Manufacturing, Inc., and hope to continue growing within the organization. Thank you for taking the time to consider my appeal. I would welcome the opportunity to discuss this matter further and provide any additional information that may be helpful." This paragraph leaves a positive final impression. It emphasizes commitment, professionalism, and openness to further discussion. Closing and signature. The letter ends with, "Sincerely, Dylan Harper." This is an appropriate professional closing for a workplace appeal letter. If the letter is submitted in printed form, a handwritten signature should be included above the typed name. And that's how you write a professional probation extension appeal letter step by step. If this video helped you, please like, comment, and subscribe to Writing Tutorials for more practical writing guides and sample documents. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.